Yeah, come along.
That's right, it's the Jose Show, man. When you don't know what to do, pick up the phone. When you're scared and confused, you're not alone. The Jose Show is right at your access, and you can catch the show right on public access. The Jose Show is right in your hood and let you really know what's really good. The Jose Show is right at your access, and you can catch it live right now on public access. The Jose Show.
The Jose Show's coming to town.
I said the Jose Show.
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 The Jose Show. Hello everyone, my name is Jose Serrano and welcome to the second episode of The Jose Show. There are going to be a lot of guests on The Jose Shows, and they are Teens for the Future, which is a non-profit organization, and a young talented singer, Steffi V, and she'll be performing on The Jose Show, and the Jose News Flash with Kennedy Zimmett. Now joining us is Sona Lane, the mentor of Teens for the Future. Just want to say thank you for coming to the Jose Show. And now just actually going to ask a couple of questions and everything. So I just want to tell you, how did you got this great idea of making this type of organization?
Well, I first started with the World Foundation for Original Human Development 5 years ago, which is the sponsoring organization for the Teens for the Future. I've been a social worker, clinical social worker in the past, working with some very difficult situations. And one day I decided I didn't want to start with the problems and work there. I wanted to start from the very beginning and identify what health is and create those health elements so that children could grow into healthy, happy adults. And that's how World Foundation started.
Okay, so how many youth goals is that in a part of your organization?
Well, when I decided in spring of 2007 that I really wanted to target the youth directly, I approached, I think there were 7 or 8 young people in middle school. They were 7th graders. And I gave them the opportunity to start a group that would help them build the type of future world they would like. And it's now evolved. There's been some kids that come in and out. So it's really touched a lot of young people.
So could you introduce your friend that's right next to you?
Yes.
Just want to say thank you for coming to the Jose Show. And I just want you to basically want to say to you is, how did you hear about Teens for the Future?
Let me introduce, this is Hethia, Hethia Shabua, my intern.
I guess I'm not a teen. I'm a college student. But I think that Teens for the Future is a good program for teenagers because it makes them think about, like in America we have such wealth, I guess I should say, and many times we get involved in our lives and what we have to do, and we forget that there's other people in the world who, you know, could need our help, need our resources, and you can do so much, yet we don't realize it. So I think Teens for the Future allows teenagers to go beyond themselves and realize, like, there's other teenagers in the world who could use my help also.
So this is basically a networking thing. Your friend actually told you about Teens for the Future, and you met Sona, and you guys talk. And tell me about when you first met and you was telling her about Teens for the Future.
I can say that at first I think it was kind of probably confusing to understand everything that was involved in what we're trying to do at the World Foundation. We do look at healthy human development from a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual perspective. So it is a place, it's probably one of the few, if only places that I know of where you can explore spirituality that's not connected to any particular religion. You can also explore what it means to be a man or a woman through our gender respect program. Just exploring what it is to be who I am and how I fit in to larger society. So with the Teens program, I help to break down the big problems into what's here and now. Like when we studied Darfur, We looked a little bit at the problems between two different groups of people. Well, we had two different teens in 7th grade who were in conflict with each other. And then we connected what was going on in that conflict, how they didn't want to speak to each other, how they didn't even want their friends to relate to each other, and how that becomes the problem that's going on in Darfur. From that, they learned that they could take control of those dynamics individually, change them so that they didn't become continue to be a problem, but they could resolve themselves. And those two teens are friends. They're not best friends, but they've learned how to respect themselves, respect each other, and work together. Yeah, it feels like we've done nothing, but we look back and see that we have impacted thousands of children around the world. The team sent a nurse to Uganda, impacted 6,000 young children. They sent 1,000 school supplies for 1,000 children. And now we're reaching out to an orphanage in Uganda that will ultimately reach millions of children. I realize that it just starts from the few 6 or 8 can impact a large amount of people. Gives me hope. I didn't see it in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And now, what you guys all been waiting for, I actually want to show you a clip of what Teens for the Future is all about. Take a look.